that help? I'll fix it in post. Everyone's favorite saying. Hi guys, I'm Sarah of Vellichor Productions. I normally don't like being on camera. I'm more a behind the scenes kind of person. So I thought it'd be fun kind of getting out of my shell a little bit. I thought it'd be fun to kind of go through some old films now that I have officially graduated college a year ago. I got started 9 years ago. I went to a vacation. That was weird. Lights keep flickering. So basically I went to a vocational high school and there was shops. And we had to pick, in the freshman year, 5 shops. And then we rotate for about, I think, 9 days each. Or something like that. And when I was making my schedule, picking what I wanted, I don't even know if film was an option when I was picking shops. For some reason, they gave me something twice, and I did it once. I did not like it. And I was rotating through shops. 2 rotations left. I already did my first 3. So I went into my counselor, and I'm like, is there any way that I can get out of my 4th rotation and try something else? Going through the list, film. I liked writing. Screenwriting, like playwriting, not like novel writing. I never really clicked writing novels. I always struggled with essays, and I was just so much better. And I didn't even know how to format a screenplay. I just kind of based it more off the playwriting. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'll try film. I got into the film program, and the rest is history. I've been doing it ever since, and it changed my life, because if it wasn't for going to the vocational school, I don't know where I would be right now. Maybe I would have fell in love with writing, but I don't know, it's just that film program kind of opened my eyes, and it's also what helped me fall in love with editing, because I didn't really do anything editing. I was like low-key kind of embarrassing. I did cringy kind of lyric videos, so that was like my experience with editing, but it didn't really click that I wanted to be an editor until I was in high school and I was starting to edit, and I'm like, I love this is fun. I still screenwrite. I'm actually in pre-production for a film right now. If you want to learn more about that, link in the description below if you're kind of curious, my next project. Then, after I graduated, I continued film at SVA in New York, where I concentrated in editing. And now that I graduated, I am a freelance editor. I thought it'd be fun during quarantine to just go through some of my old films and kind of see how I progressed over the years. Cringe a lot because they were pretty. At least like my high school work. So when you type in my name on Vimeo, because my first ever films are actually on Vimeo. So fun fact, Vellichor Productions didn't actually come into play until about 2014, 2015. I graduated high school in 2015, so it would be about 2013, 2014, because in high school, my junior year, the teacher had an assignment. She wanted us to have websites to put up our work, and at the time, my website's, I think, long gone. I don't know, actually. It might be my original website is long gone, but she wanted us to come up with production companies to house our works and stuff, like practice making logos and stuff. I've never used my old logo because it was bad, but getting off track. So yeah, for me, I was trying to find something. I used to be a huge bookworm. I don't know if that's noticeable by like the literally 200 behind me. So I was looking and I found this photo of this word here, and I googled it and it fit perfectly, so I've used it ever since. And even though I'm not much of a bookworm anymore, I don't know, it's just a part of my history and I just don't want to let it go. So I still used it all through college, like all of my films. I didn't really start using it, like promoting myself fully as it, until about 2016, 2017, when I was really, okay, this is how I want to identify myself as. This is my company. My first film is not Vellichor Productions. I don't even know if Saving Grace I was using it for that. Saving Grace, for those who don't know, is my kind of like a senior thesis in high school. The first film we're gonna watch is not the biopic. You see my old film, and the first thing is a photo of me from 2011, 2010? I think 2011. Why do I look so like, honestly nothing's changed. Still a mess. But I was a lot skinnier, which I miss those days. That was actually the first thing I've ever made. And we were told to just film a biopic about something, and I forgot what I was originally going to film. But with my best friend, I thought it'd be fun to film with her, and it turned into something completely different that honestly, from what I remember, is way better than my original ideas. I'll wait until I can be with my best friend, or maybe Zoom or FaceTime with her, and watch it with her. So, yeah, let's watch not my first film, but my first narrative film, and I don't know if this video will see the light of day because I don't know if I'm going to be able to sit through it because, I don't know. Seeing the name of it, you can kind of guess the song that was probably used in the background. Yeah, those who know me are probably going to not be shocked, especially at the time. I'm still a huge Evanescence fan, like, they are like my love in my life, but at the time, like, I was just discovering them. They were starting to consume my thought. Yeah, I wasn't that original. And also, like, it was my first film, so, like, I didn't know audio, so I just threw a song underneath, and the color correcting is probably really bad because we weren't really taught too much of that. I think I probably just threw on a filter, because my first ever program I learned was Final Cut Pro X. I didn't learn Premiere until college because the teacher who was supposed to teach us Premiere, but she left my senior year, so she didn't get to that. So I was just using Final Cut Pro X until sophomore year of college. A lot of the color correcting is kind of, like, bad. I mean, the film's probably bad, even though I haven't seen it since I've made it, the first film that we're gonna watch. I'm gonna watch it on mute so YouTube can't copyright strike because the song is definitely copyrighted. Oh god, I literally have not watched this in 8 years. I made it, and then I never looked at it again. Oh, those who used the Final Cut Pro, I don't know if it's still in there, but do you guys remember this effect? I think in my next film that I made, that one I'm not gonna watch just because I don't think I can do it just because it's very cringy, but this was very popular, this effect. I know I used it probably too many times. Okay. I'm stalling. But yeah, this effect is very cliche. What font is that? That effect. Can we just talk about that transition though? Like what? Like why? What kind of transition is that? That wave. It's trying to be cinematic. The looking in the camera. I actually don't think I can do this. Oh my god, this is just gonna be a whole video of me just like pausing it and cringing but this was my first film. Okay, I can't be too hard on myself. I didn't know what I was doing. I mean, I kind of was because I was learning. I was in school. Cut me some slack. This was my first ever film. Fun fact, if you're asking what this location is, we were kind of spoiled. We got access to some special places in the school. We got to film in the faculty room a few times. Like, this was the school faculty room. They had a really nice kitchen, cute little living area, and people were okay with it too, which is like amazing. No, I can't do this. Oh my god, that transition. Another thing with older films, I would use a lot of transitions. Why? I don't know. I'm definitely a lot better, and I only use them in like emergency circumstances. Why was I using this like water, like, I don't even know the name of this. I haven't used Final Cut Pro X in years. Oh, the next day. Oh, why? Well, that makeup job though. We didn't learn how to do makeup bruises. This was all like first, like, I can't believe I was even thought of doing bruises. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Okay, that was bad, but it was tolerable. Tolerable? I can't speak, but oh god. So that was my first ever film. It was sweet and simple and cringy. God, all I remember on set, I don't think I remember anything. I think all I remember was like, there was like a little bit of drama with some people, but obviously it was high school, so what else is new, and I'm not gonna rehash it. It was like, what, 8 years ago? Yeah, this film came out 8 years ago, so it's not even anything worth Yeah, shit. But, God, what is this title? Oh my god. If you're interested in seeing me cringe and comment on another film, let me know in the comments below. I don't know. It's kind of fun going through old films and just seeing my growth over the years, because this was the first thing I ever made, and watching this, then comparing it to films like Humble Pie, like, wow. Yeah, it's just crazy that this was my first ever narrative film. And for someone who's never made a film, it's actually not that bad. Like, it's bad, don't get me wrong, it is bad. I think I still have that book. It might be, like, up there, because a lot of the books I don't want anymore are up there. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!